Hey, welcome in, guys. These are Disco Gold I'm doing. 1/16 ounce. These are pill heads. They're going to get eyes on them. I'm basically heating it up just a little bit on the heads, keeping it turning because I don't want to keep the heat focused on one area. Then I dip them in the powder coat and voila! Welcome in, guys. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. There we go. There we go. Disco Gold. These will either be getting a red eye, a green, or a gold eye. Appreciate you guys in here. Can you guys hear me okay? I've been having some difficulties lately with not there being any sound, so I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. These are Disco Gold. These are 1/16 ounce pill heads. They'll be getting eyes on them. Again, I do appreciate you guys. Always with the jigs. You got that right. How you doing there, Glacier Shark? How's it going there, my friend? How's fishing going? Appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. I gotta leave early today. I'm gonna be leaving here around 2 o'clock. I get to go get my MRI done on my back. We're gonna find out what actually is going on back there. Hopefully it's something fixable. These are disco gold. Oh, the drying rack, yeah. Yeah, these were basically toaster oven racks. They were flat across the top, and then I kind of put a little bit of an A shape in them so that we can get bigger lures on it. These are gonna also go in the oven pretty soon. They'll get baked up at 350 for about 15 minutes. Normally it's about 18-20 minutes. I do have a convection oven, so I don't put them in there that long. They don't need as much time as you would in a regular conventional oven. For some of you guys out there that don't know the difference between a regular oven and a regular conventional oven has the heat that will come in either through the back, through the sides, through the bottom, but it's just more of a directional heat that's placed, and the conventional oven will push out the air and circulate it around the whole oven. So normally it would take about 18-20 minutes for the heads to cure, but I only put them in there for about 15 minutes because the air gets pushed. These are disco gold here. They're gold, but you got a lot of flake in there, a lot of golden flake in there. Makes it look really nice. Okay, next we're gonna go disco lime. These will either be for the glass minnow, or for the new color that we have out is the green goblin jig that has blue eyes. The glass minnow will have silver eyes on them. And that's what that looks like right there. Again, I do appreciate everybody in here. Thank you for the likes coming in. We do have all the orders that if you put in an order this weekend, it's going out today. We do have our circle hooks, 50% off, guys. 50% off circle hooks. You got to use a code, hook50. Hook50 will save 50% on circle hooks. Is powder expensive? It just varies. I mean, I buy my powder coats usually by the pound. Some people buy them in the 5-pound bucket. I would probably buy my paints in a 5-gallon bucket. or a 5-pound bucket, but I just don't have the space for all that many colors. So usually I'm buying mine in a 1-pound container. And it varies with the little 2-ounce container. Sometimes you can buy them at local tackle stores for anywhere from $5 to $8 a canister. I buy my stuff wholesale, so I can't give out that price. This here is Disco Lime, a really pretty color. I am out of Northeast Oklahoma. We do have a website, rubenfloresjigs.com. And I do go live every day, so make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I do also tie the lures on my live streams too. You thought I dipped them twice? Sometimes I dip them twice. On these here, sometimes I do put a clear coat. On these, I'm not going to put a clear coat. And sometimes I dip them twice. A lot of times when I'm showing off on the videos, you know, doing what I do, a lot of times I'll show different variations on how I do things and how they're done. And so just because I do it one way, one time, a lot of times I'm showing just the different ways that I do things. I had been doing a double coat with a regular powder paint and then a clear coat, but I went ahead and just stopped doing that recently. I still do it on some of the ones with the round heads, so I can get the disco colors to show up a little bit, you know, make them more vibrant. But on these are going to get eyes on them, and it's going to also get a UV coating on there too. So the UV coating will help out, bring out the sparkle in it. Sometimes if you heat the head up too much, it kind of dulls the paint color on there, especially with the disco colors. It'll make them really dull. But I try not to overheat the heads. That again there is Disco Lime. That's a 1/16 ounce head. That will be for the Green Goblin and also the Glass Minnow. So I'm going to paint the rest of the ones here Disco Lime, and then we're going to switch over to the 1/8 ounce in just a bit. Hey there, Mr. Ranyo. How are you doing? What did you ever figure out what was wrong with your boat? Yeah, if you guys want to watch someone live stream fish, make sure to pick up Ranyo's Adventures there. You might even see him go fishing tonight or later on today. Well, I was going to paint all of these disco green. I may just do these next 2 rows here and just go on to the next size. Hey, Water Fox, how are you doing? Not yet, yeah. I haven't had any major issues happen with my boat yet. I'm going to have to winterize it here pretty soon. I may do that this upcoming weekend. I wish I could have got it out more this year, but my back is messed up. And so hopefully next spring I'll be able to take it out. Yeah. Oh, an internal problem? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, Okeechobee's a big lake. I'm glad you weren't stranded out there. Our lake is not, I mean, it's big for me, but it's not as big as some of the other lakes around here. Yeah. Yeah, we all know what boat stands for. Yeah. I tell you, when they work, it's fun. When they don't work, it's not so much fun. Okay, let's get these in the oven. Then we're gonna do some 1/8 ounce. It is chilly in the shop today. Chilly, chilly, chilly. I think we're done with the rain. It rained last night. We had quite a bit of rain come down last night. Yeah, well, good. Yeah, we've been out on the lake and got stuck. Well, yeah, let's leave it at that. Been a couple of times. I bottomed out one time, and man, that just freaked me out. Where I fish at, there's these submerged buildings for when they flooded our lake. And I was zooming at about 25, 30 miles an hour, and boom, it almost gave me a heart attack. I had to go get the boat I took the boat over to the ramp and took it out, make sure I didn't have any leaks or anything like that. It freaked me out that bad. These here are 1/8 ounce now. 1/8 ounce. No pop noise except the engine full. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's no good. I still owe on mine for like another 13 years. I'll have to pay on my boat. I'm hoping I can pay it off early. That would be nice. Yeah, it does. It does. Makes you feel that you're not in control of everything all the time. Makes you feel smaller than what you are. It does that to me. I don't know if it does, if you feel the same way, but I'm just not a boat technician or anything like that. What scared me last year was getting stuck on the ramp, and the Tahoe I was driving, the gear lever came loose, the linkage, and I was stuck on the ramp for like an hour and a half with my foot on the brake. My emergency brake didn't work, and I had to wait for someone to come and tow me and the boat out. Meantime, you had all these bass anglers that were out at a weigh-in, and you think maybe a couple of them would have stopped to help me, but they didn't. They're having the weigh-in, you know, no more than 20 yards away from me. One of the guys did give me a bottled water, though. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Just powder coating heads. Yeah. You got gators in your lake. That's a thing we don't have here. In the summertime, we have snakes everywhere too. We got the water moccasins. If you have to walk through wooded area, you got to watch out for the timber rattlers. Oh, I know. I understood what you're saying. Now, sometimes you got fat fingers, or sometimes the autocorrect kind of messes it up too. Okay, that is 1/8 ounce. That's Disco Lime. We're thinking about getting a new phone. I've been having some minor issues with my current phone here. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the likes, and welcome, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving week, everyone. Okay, we're going to be doing some silver here in a little bit. Again, these are 1/8 ounce. Okay, do I need any silver? Do I need any silver? No, I don't need any silver. I need some chartreuse. I got disco blue. I need some gold. We haven't done any 1/8 ounce gold, so let's go back to the gold. Where is disco gold? I appreciate Wayman came by here. He dropped off a bunch of fish and he bought a bunch of lures and fly tying material and all kinds of stuff. I really appreciate him for coming over and dropping off some fish. I haven't been able to go fishing as much as I normally do, and we got our refrigerator filled up with fish again. I got to meet Tavion too. They got a bunch of guys that they call their group, their posse. They just all go fishing they all go fishing together and have a good time. They do fish fries and all kinds of cool stuff there together. Good guys. This here again is a 1/8 ounce Disco Gold. Time to start reloading. I'm gonna have to start trying to fill up inventory again. We're gonna start getting some of these tackle orders that we just put out. They'll probably in the next couple of weeks to the next month start reordering to fill up. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I do give out some pointers. I don't give out a whole lot of information on our molds, and it's because some of them are custom made, and I don't want to give out too much information concerning that. But as far as people wanting to learn how to powder coat and tie and all kinds of stuff like that, I do give out plenty of tips and pointers. Hey, welcome in from Ireland. Welcome back. How's the weather over there? Is it getting cold this time of year? Welcome in, welcome in. We'll do one more row and then we're going to switch colors up. Some snow last week. Getting cold, but nothing like North America. Oh yeah. It's getting chillier here. We got a chance for snow in a couple of weeks. Normally we don't get our snow till like January. Sometimes we get a November, sometimes we get a December snow. I've seen a couple of years we've had even an October snow. I think today's high is about 56 degrees up here where I'm at. I got to clean a lot more heads. I'll probably do some this afternoon, if not tomorrow morning. I'll clean a lot of heads. Okay, let's see. Do I need some silvers? Got some silver. I do need some chartreuse. Do I need some? Let me see what I have in there. 16th ounce gold. Do I need 16th ounce gold? Let's see. I need some 16th ounce black. Let's do that. Black, 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 black. Yeah, 16th ounce black. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Welcome in. We got 24 people. We got 13 likes. Again, that's a 1/16th ounce blackhead right there. been a while since I've painted 16th ounce heads. We've been doing basically pill heads and 32nd ounce, all kinds of stuff. But I haven't had to tie any 16th ounce round heads in a while. That's what that is, a 1/16th ounce round head. Looks like good paint work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The post office hasn't been here yet. I don't know what's up with that. Normally they're here already by this time. These don't. These are round heads. The ones with the flat head, they're flat on both sides. Those will get a 3D eye on them, and I will put them with a UV coating. Some of these will be used for the blackout lure, some for the striker, and then some for the midnight. Midnight has a black head. These will be going in the oven here shortly. Okay, these are the disco lime heads right there. Those will be for the whiteout and also for the green goblin jig. Okay, this is one of the gold heads, the disco gold. We got to tie a lot of gold mines and moneymaker jigs. We got to do some more of the golden retriever jigs too. That's the new color that we're going to be putting out. I believe this week we'll get it out sometime. Okay guys, I'm going to take a little break here, and we will be seeing you shortly. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so. And we'll catch you. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We'll catch you guys a little bit later on, probably in the next hour or so. Goodbye.